I'm going to try to take you through a cover of a Lemon Twigs song. Not a cover, a tutorial called Corner of My Eye that just came out. It's a song that I fell in love with like 5 years ago. There's kind of this obscure video on YouTube of Brian D'Addario, one of the Lemon Twigs, playing without his brother for like 30 minutes. And he just had like a Spanish guitar and the nylon strings, and then he tickled the ivories, sang some of his own beautiful songs, did a couple covers, razzled with the falsetto. It was very excellent. I tried to figure out how to play the song back then with very little success, because Lemon Twigs are just kind of dirty little animals that throw crazy chords into their songs that a scrub like myself will miss very easily. When the song got released, I went over to Ultimate Guitar to see if anybody had thrown some chords up for it, and they had. Somebody like posted some as of last night. They were a little bit off the mark. They did kind of get the ball rolling for me, and I think I could play through the song pretty well and show you guys how to do that. So hopefully that's helpful. It is kind of dumbed down, I'm sure, from what Brian is doing. And I think I've got definitely the chords and like the notes are all sound, minus the intro I'm still a little bit shaky on. So I'll show you that. It's definitely sounds fine, but I don't think it's like on the money. We're going to start the song on a diminished 7th chord, I believe. I don't really know the freaking name for this, but you're going to be playing the 3rd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string, and the 4th on the E. I'll play it and then I'll kind of talk you through how I flub around this. I'll start. I got a wonderful feeling. Diminished 7th, down to the 2nd fret on the G and the E. Take your, I've got my pointer on the G right now and my flip off finger on the E. Take off your flip off finger, play that E open, go up to the 4th fret on the, what is that, the D and the B strings. Stay on the same strings, same shape. Slide it down 2 frets so you're at the 2nd. Pointer finger is going to go to the 1st fret on the D string. You're going to play that B string open. And then I'm pretty sure from there you're into your open E. That's right. F sharp minor. We're getting into the song now. Verse, I think, would be the technical term for this or something. Right for A minor. We're playing a minor bar chord shape for both of these. If you don't know how to play an F sharp minor or an A sharp minor like this, maybe look up like a little diagram real quick on Google or something. Right for being in love. We're going to go to what I believe is called a G sharp sustained, but again, I'm not very technical, you guys. Forgive me if I'm pissing you off with some improper chord names. It's a G sharp sus, I think, to a G sharp major, and to hit that sussy action, we're going to go 4th finger on the 6th fret of the D string. I've got my pinky also, same fret, 6th, just up 1 string to the G, and then we're barring everything at the 4th fret. And a G sharp major bar chord. Brian's going to take us kneeling now with the Lord, and we're going to go to the C sharp minor into what I believe is another diminished 7th chord. It's take the same diminished 7th chord that we played at the start of the song that was up here, slide it down 1 fret, and you're right at where you need to be. Lately, Lord's got me kneeling. F sharp minor. I don't mind playing this next chord like with an open B7 or kind of like a barred B7. Sometimes I like to bar the whole 2nd fret, even the E string there. On that B7 bar shape, we're playing the 4th fret on the D string, 4th fret on the B string. I've got my ring finger and my pinky finger down down on those. And you can hit every note. It's kind of full, kind of fat. I like it. Lately the Lord's got me kneeling. It's been hard. Back to the F sharp minor. Hard to A minor, open, or up here if you prefer, whatever works. To get along. Now we're back to an open E and a new section of the song. We're gonna do a little bit of a walk up. Play your open E, start hitting that at the very bottom string. Slap your pinky finger onto the 4th fret here of that low E. When I got you. Now start your strum at the A string, and you're gonna be up to a B note if you're keeping your E shape. Pretty naturally, you don't need to move any fingers. Any of these three. Got you in the corner of my eye. We're back to an F sharp minor here. I'm going to hammer on to an F sharp minor 7th. I'm taking my pinky finger and I'm putting it on the 5th fret of the B string. And then we're going back to that barred B7. When I got you in the corner of my eye. And I'll say that the live version that I saw, he seemed to kind of be doing that. Hammer on. I got to see the Twigs when they were coming through kind of the Portland area with bleachers. And it seemed like he was sort of sliding up and down there in a very pleasing way to the ears. And that seems to be what's happening on the record too. Forgive me, I don't really have that down. So the hammer-on stuff works fine. We're going to slide it up 2 frets so that we're at a G sharp minor. And we're going to do the same song and dance here. Where we hammer on to a G sharp minor 7th. My pinky is on the 7th fret of the B string. And we take that same barred B7 shape that we had. We just move it up 2 frets, and this is a C sharp 7. Pretty sure. Of my eye, all my moments are the same when day or night. Back to the F sharp minor for some lovely Brian falsetto. A minor open. Now I really wanna see you more. For this part, I'm gonna pick my way up an open E chord, and we're gonna get some nice sliding action. I think you could start your slide here, here, or here, but let's say that you're going to, just to get a feel for it, put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. You're going to take your 4th finger and you're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the D string. You're going to slide that up so that your pointer finger is now on the 5th fret B string and your 4th finger is now on the 6th fret of the D string. I think you got a little like A sus action in there. Sustain again. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me. We're going to hammer on, get a little saucy with it, to the 3rd fret of the B string with your flip off finger. If you're feeling extra spicy, you could take your ring finger and you could also put it on the 4th fret of the D string with that hammer on. Same action. Back to the top of the song kind of again. It is a little walk up. I think this sounds fine. It's definitely probably not what he's playing, but I'm gonna keep an A kind of bar shape. I'm gonna put my 4th finger on the 4th fret of the B string. If you can stretch like crazy, you could probably take this 4th finger and put it up to the 5th fret of the B string, but I'm a little lazy. / not that cool or stretchy, so I'm going to use my pinky finger, put it on the 5th fret of that B string. The next note that we're going to hit, we're still kind of plucking around that open A. but we want to cover up with our bar this E string on the 2nd fret. And then we get back to the diminished in the start. I didn't play that well for you guys. Amateur hour. Same stuff again, new words. The emptiness remains, but how much loneliness can a man take till he tries to take the reins? When I got you in the corner of my eye, all my moments are the same when day or night. I saw you twice before, now I really wanna see you more. New section of the song. I think Brian's doing very nice picking patterns up higher on the fretboard, but I'm just going to keep it kind of down here for some basic chords and we'll play through it. I'm going to pick this part kind of by, I think I'm hitting the 1st string in my chord like 2 times. Hang on. I'm going 1st string in the chord, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then I'm coming back and hitting that twice. From an open E to a D sharp 7. If this is kind of a weird chord for you, fear not. You probably know how to play an open C chord and hopefully C7 down here. If you don't know how to play the C7, you're just taking your pinky finger and you're putting it on the 3rd fret of the G string. We're going to take that same shape, but we're just going to slide it up so that our 4th finger and our pinky finger are now at the 6th fret. And there's our D sharp 7. If you want to add a little bass, you can go from your 4th fret on the A string, sorry, that's the 6th, to the 6th fret on the E string. I know that I won't forget you. Down to the F sharp minor. I like to catch the F sharp minor 7 there too. To a B7, and I think it's kind of fun to walk it down from here. To do that, you can start at your open B7 or your bar. We're going to go to our pointer finger, 2nd fret, A string. My pinky finger is on the 4th fret of the B string. Ring finger is going to go to the 2nd fret of the B string. I'm plucking with my thumb and my pointer finger down here. A string, 2nd fret, A string open, 2nd fret of the B string with my middle finger. Flip off finger is coming to the 4th fret. Ring finger, 4th finger is right here on the 4th fret. Also, we're on the E, low E, and the G. Slide that same shape down 2 frets, and you're at your open E. I'll play the next part of the chord. May not be wise, I won't regret you. Let your B7 ring out a little bit there, and then we're going back to the corner of my eye bit. When I got you in the corner of my eye, F sharp minor to a B7. All my moments are the same when day or night. G sharp minor to a C sharp 7. I saw you twice before. F sharp minor, A minor. Now I'm not mistaken, I think we're at the end of the song here. Could be wrong. If we're not, I've given you enough to play through it. So I'll just kind of talk you through the last piece, which is the end. He does a nice little walk down and kind of like a turnaround chord, I guess you might say. Again, I don't think this is probably how he's playing it, but I'm going to take you up to a E7, that same D sharp 7 shape that we had from earlier. It's just up 1 fret. This is a fun chord to hit with an open E. You don't have to do that here, but E7, walk it on down so that you're, right now, my 4th finger is on the 7th fret. My pinky finger is also on the 7th fret. We want to end up with those on the 4th fret so that I've got a C sharp 7 shape. I saw you twice before. F sharp minor, A minor. Now I really want to see you more. And then to wrap it all up, I don't know if this is exactly what he's hitting, but a fun little walk up to do. We're going to go to the D string, 4th fret, B string, 4th fret. Now we're going to go to the B string, 5th fret, D string, 6th fret. I've got my, at this point, ring finger on the 7th fret of the B, my flip-off finger on the 7th of the D, and we're going to slide that up to some kind of a little E chord note type deal at the 9th fret. Just like that. And you're through the song. Hopefully that helped you out and you can play it on your own now. It's very fun. It's very beautiful. If you enjoyed that, I've got an Instagram where I put up like pretty mediocre 1-minute covers that you could go check out. 1 minute of music with Ian. Stay classy. Thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful.